The school district of La Crosse is preparing to welcome all students back to class this fall.
Besides the usual social distancing and cleaning requirements, students can expect some shifting around. News 8 Now's Tyler Jobe has more in tonight's top story.
Getting back to school is usually a summer-long process, but this year it's taken the summer and beyond to figure out how to get kids back to class safely.
So we've spent 4 months basically thinking about reopening schools.
Now the school board is keen on having kids and their teachers back in the classroom again in September.
These are our initial ideas based on the current conditions.
Superintendent Aaron Engel says the goal is to teach both elementary and middle school kids in class every day.
And then we know at the high school it will be an alternating schedule with some students present and some students online in various days.
Engel says it's a tall task if elementary students had to learn on their own.
It would be very difficult for a lot of our families to provide care and supervision of their child while they're working if school was not in session.
Learning in a regular classroom may not be enough if the risk is too high.
We may have to relocate classrooms to larger spaces like the cafeteria or the gymnasium.
Wearing a face covering won't be required for everything.
We know that there are circumstances and situations where face coverings will be less necessary or maybe not possible.
But if your student is going to ride on the bus, they must wear one.
We have to consider that parents might want to self-transport if they are not comfortable with their student riding the bus in these conditions.
Most parents and children are on board coming back, whether that's learning in class, online, or both.
At the same time, though, we know that there are elementary students and parents who don't feel comfortable or for medical reasons cannot return. Parents really have the choice to choose the mode of instruction that's best for them.
But despite taking all these precautions, the board's months-long work of planning can go to waste.
If there's a significant safety concern, we'll shut down schools as a whole or individual schools if necessary.
In La Crosse, Tyler Jobe, News 8 Now.
The district is closely following recommendations from the La Crosse County Health Department, the DPI, the CDC, and other organizations.
And Engel says traditional learning will happen again once we do have enough treatment or if we ever do reach herd immunity.